unconditional love with ourselves. And then the ancestors, we have a requirement. The ancestors require that we share it with others.
Yep.
Would you be able to speak more to that, please? And can you just clarify for me, is that Kuleana, is that responsibility? Mahalo, thank you.
Mahalo, Lana, great question. Okay, and look, I'm inspired to really answer that in direct and simple terms. Okay, when we know everything about ourselves, right, and we mean know everything about ourselves, right? That's what our ancestors are. That is what our ancestors are directing us to do. To know everything about ourselves, the good, the bad, even in the heaviest of times or the lightest of times, right? That we know everything about ourselves. And when we do that, then and only then are we able to love ourselves and everything that we know about ourselves. In order for love to be unconditional, the requirement of our ancestors at that very moment is speaking to us and is sharing to us the only way in which that love is unconditional. It's only unconditional love if we share it with everyone and everything in this universe. And directly speaking, Lana, okay, you got me fired. You got me into it now. Okay, so look, really directly. It makes no sense to do the work, to know everything about ourselves, to find a place where we love ourselves, and then only retain that love for oneself. It only becomes unconditional when we are capable of taking that love that we find that rests deeply within the entirety of our being, and we are able to share that love. And again, not just to one another as human beings, but to everyone and everything in this universe, knowing our relationship to it, knowing our connection to it, and demonstrating it. So that's the component that I can offer some, enlightenment towards in the fact that our ancestors require that of us. Yeah. Now, you spoke of responsibility, right? The responsibility that we have, and here's the guts, the deep down the deep down teaching and understanding of Kuleana, of responsibility, and that many people today have forgotten, and that is that the Kuleana, the responsibility that our ancestors speak to us about, is the responsibility for oneself. Yeah. What we think, what we speak, what we do, and most importantly, what we do. So that Kuleana that responsibility is bringing ourselves to a place where we're in complete alignment with our ancestors, our guardians, and that higher power, that higher being, and we demonstrate it. It's not just enough to have really beautiful intentions, right? And And we can have the most beautiful intentions there are in the world. But if our words, if our actions are not in alignment with those intentions, then directly speaking, and my language, excuse my language right now, for everyone in this space and in the room, if our actions and our words do not fall into alignment with our intentions, then our intentions mean shit. So again, that kuleana, that responsibility falls upon us. And understanding and remembering that what we are responsible is for the entirety of our being. Our spirits, our minds, our bodies. And when we capture that responsibility and we retain, we hold on to the essence of that responsibility, then we can demonstrate the unconditional love to everything around us. Oh, mahalo. I hope that I have shared with you some more about that question. Great question, Lana. Thank you so much. Do you have any follow-up questions or any contribution that you'd like to make at this time?
I just want to express my gratitude and my appreciation and mahalo you for that sharing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem.
So Lana, the question is,